Doing 80 and a 60, fuck a ticket, cause I ain't had that pussy in a minute.
Hi guys, hey YouTube, it's Netta. I just want to come on here today to just, actually I got a story time for y'all. And you know I told you that I wasn't gonna be doing my that I wouldn't be doing my Tip Tuesday or Topics Tuesday anymore. And it's just for the simple fact that a lot of my videos are more like inspirational messages, and they can all, I mean, it's a topic as well, and it's a tip as well, but I just think I'm gonna go in another direction for a minute. So right now, what I came today to do is a story time video, but I didn't tell you guys Happy New Year or Merry Christmas, so I just did another video, a belated video on that the other day, and you need to check that one out because it's about spending time with your family, and I will link that down below. But I just want to say that I want you guys to interact with me. Like, I want you guys to comment, and I want you to subscribe, and I'm not begging you, but I just want some interaction with you because, like, I do this from my heart, and whatever I do and whatever I talk about, I'm doing it from my heart. So with that being said, I just want you guys to give me a little more interaction. That's all I'm asking. Like, comment what you like, comment what you don't like. Just do something. Shoot a bird if you got to. But interact, guys. Do something to let me know that you hear what I'm saying and you hear what I'm telling you. Anyway, I am about to start. The story I'm about to tell y'all. It's kind of a tip as well because it's something that, one of my strong beliefs, and it's about abortion. And I do not believe in abortion no matter what the circumstances are. I do not believe in abortion. Like, if you feel like you can't handle the child or have the child, then have it and give it put it up for adoption, but don't abort. And I'm gonna keep it real on this channel with y'all. And the reason this subject came up to me because I got pregnant at a young age, and God just put it on my heart to do this video because maybe somewhere there's somebody that's contemplating this, that's thinking about doing it. So he put this on my heart to do this video. So here we go. Okay, I was 15 years old. I met this guy. He was 19, I think, at the time. So he was much older than me. Of course, those are the guys that we want to go with anyway. We tend to gravitate toward the older guys, especially when you're young. But anyway, he was he was older than me. I met him through his cousin. I was his cousin's best friend at the time. And for a long time, she just kept saying, I won't put his name out there, but she was like, he wants to talk to you. He want to, hook up with you. He want to get to know you. And then we actually, at that age, you would think that most guys or most women really don't want to settle down. But we actually stayed together for a good while after we got together. So anyway, to just get on with the story, I ended up pregnant after a certain amount, after a while. I ended up pregnant. And like I said, I was 15 years old. And, I'm a child. What am I going to do with a baby at 15? But, and I had on my mind, y'all, I had my mind made up. I was going to get rid of this baby. I wouldn't have had no baby at 15. And we were a family, like I said, that have always believed in God, and we knew right from wrong, but I wasn't trying to hear that. I wouldn't have had no baby at 15 years old. Anyway, a good friend of my mom's came to me one night and he talked to me and he told me not to abort. Because at that point, I think actually my appointment to have the abortion was supposed to be like the next day. I hid my pregnancy from my mom for the longest because like I said, I was 15 years old, and I hid my pregnancy for the longest from her. Um, and then sooner or later, one day, she was like, I probably, let me tell y'all, I probably was about 5, maybe 6 months pregnant before she even like noticed that I wasn't having a period. And then one day she asked me, she was like, where's your period? Where's your period? Where you hadn't had your period? And I was like, well, I've been having them and such and such and such. I can't remember exactly what lie I came up with at the time, but anyway, she was like, oh no, and I y'all, I stayed sick. I stayed sick. My first trimester of my pregnancy, I was sick. And I always used to blame it on food or stuff like that, but the signs were right there in her face, but you know how parents are at sometimes. So, but she eventually caught on to it. So she took me and my cousin at the time who lived with us, and we went to this local little place where they give pregnancy tests at, and my cousin's was negative. And my cousin took hers first, and then she came out, and she was like, well, mine is negative. So I stayed in there longer with the little lady that did the test because mine was positive. So she was asking me what was I going to do and how was my family going to react. And I don't know, because after she told me mine was positive, I don't even know if I heard the rest of the conversation. But finally came out the room, and I told him that I told my mom, I was like, well, mine was positive. And I can't remember her reaction at that time, but to make a long story short, had it not been for, I ended up having her. She's 24 years old now. She's the 24-year-old that I talk about. I had her, and I'm so thankful that I had her. Had I not had her, I don't know where I would be at this point in time, because she really helped grounded me to be the person that I am today. Because I probably would have went a whole nother direction in life if I hadn't had any kids. But my family was real supportive, and they was like, I was looking at it as a mistake, but they was like, no child is a mistake. Every child is a blessing. There's no such thing as a child being a mistake. It might be the wrong timing, but a child is never a mistake. So I just want to thank the man that talked to me that night and told me that, do not abort. He said, you never know what this child may grow up to be, or, what it can bring to this life. And I tell you the truth, y'all, like I said, if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be to this day. So if there is anybody out there, I'm telling you, God put this on my heart to tell somebody, if you are out there and you are thinking about having an abortion, then do not. No matter how bad you think the situation may be, don't abort. Do not abort. For one, it is not of God. He don't want us having abortions. That's a form of murder. And secondly, like the guy that told me, you never know what this baby can bring to this world. You never know what he could be. Or she could be. So if you are thinking about abortion, just strike that out. Strike it out, because we're not going to do abortions on this page. Not with Netta staying faithful Williams. We are not going to do abortions on this page. So I just want to get that out there, out there, that no matter how bad the situation may seem, how bad you think it may be, just pray and put God first, and He can make everything all right. Because even at 15 years old, I still was able to go to school, but I had to go to night school, but I was able to go to school, and I ended up dropping out of school, but it was like in my 11th grade year, and it was due to other situations. It was due to other circumstances. It didn't have anything to do with the pregnancy or anything like that, or me having a baby, because I had the proper care. I had all the support that I needed. So if you think abortion is the best way or the best option, then think again, pray, and let God guide you and lead you in the right direction. And even if you feel the best option is to have the baby, and like I said, give it up for adoption, but do not abort. We're not going to do no abortions on this page, on this channel. All right, you guys, this video is 13 minutes long. This is the longest video I've ever made. I really don't like to go past 10 minutes, but, you know, the message had to get put out there. So that being said, y'all have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. Y'all enjoy and make the most of the day, because you never know when it's your last. But like I said, comment, y'all. Comment, subscribe, and like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and just interact with me, guys. That's what I'm asking. That's it, y'all. I will be back probably. I'm gonna probably try to get another video out sometime this week, because like I said, I want to start interacting more, and I want you guys to interact more with me. So with that being said, I'm gonna try to get another video out. I don't know what it's gonna be about. It's just whatever God put on my heart. But see you guys. Bye, YouTube. I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your church shoe.